I'm putting the finishing touches on my Z-scale layout, and I've gotten to the point where I want to put some trees on. These are some nice looking conifers that I salvaged from an old Z-scale layout that I purchased. But I want to put some deciduous trees down here in the valley, and I don't want to spend a lot of money, so I think I'm going to make them myself. And here's how I'm going to do that. These are the materials you're going to need. You need a very flexible wire. Now, the reason you need it especially flexible is because the more strands in the wire, the more flexible it is. This is a piece of wire that I bought from Amazon under automotive parts, and it's extremely flexible. And let's see if you can see here, it's got at least 50 strands of wire in this 22 gauge piece of wire, and that's what we're going to use for our armature. I also have some spray glue, and I have this product called Super Leaf that I picked up at Rocky Mountain Train Supply in Arvada, Colorado. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but have a look for it, because this makes some very nice foliage in all scales, and a little acetone for cleaning up the glue. And I'm going to need some super glue. I've got some right here. Been using a super glue, and we'll need a little paint for the trunk. So let's begin. We'll cut off a short length of wire. Then I'm going to do the base. And I'm going to twist it so that it's nice and strong, nice and straight. Then I'm going to cover it with a super glue. At least I thought I was. And when the super glue dries in just a few minutes, we'll have a nice strong trunk. When the super glue is dried, we'll pull off the rest of the casing here, untwist it, and we'll start spreading it out. You see how many different ones there are, and spread it like that. I've got a toothpick right here to help spread it, and I think to make it, I think some of the ones I'm gonna cut them down a little bit. Make it nice and blossomy, and you see there. Then go ahead and spray it with our glue. And we want it nice and thick like this on there. Then take our foliage and dump it all over it. Like that. Okay. And let's go ahead and wipe some of the foliage off the trunk here. And we'll set that aside and let it dry. Alright, it's dry now. Get this up to the camera. As you can see, it makes a nice little tree. I've painted the trunk an olive drab color. This particular tree, depending upon how deep you sink it into the sub-base of your layout, is around 1 3/8 tall, which would be 11 feet, excuse me, that would be 25 feet in Z scale, and 18 feet in N, and 10 feet in HO. So you can see it can work on all kinds of scales. But during the 20 minutes or so while I was waiting for this to dry, I made 5 other trees. I haven't painted the trunks yet, but as you can see, they vary in sizes. And the smallest one over here is only 5/8 of an inch, and that would be 11 feet in Z scale, 8 feet in N, and 4.5 feet in HO. So remember that the secret to this particular method is, number 1, get yourself a very flexible wire, which means it has lots of strands in it. You can get 22 gauge wires with over 100 strands in it. And use a little toothpick to separate the strands so that you get leaf cover everywhere. And use your super leaf. I think it gives the best looking leaves that I've ever seen in trees. Okay? And again, what color you paint your trunk is up to you, and this will also work in larger scales with larger wire. But where you find this high strand wire is in the automotive section of Amazon or Walmart or other places like that. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. I know these are going to look great on my layout. I have planted my trees, and they're looking kind of nice. I have some more over here, and up on the upper level I have some of my earlier efforts. Not quite as good, but they just look like a different kind of tree, and I'm pleased with them. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you've learned something. I know I did.